Hello, this is the Meta Man with a very inspiring video. Why inspiring? Because I predict, the Meta Man predicts that Bitcoin, mighty Mr. Bitcoin, is going to plummet. I mean, plummet. But then, what's the good news? It's going to go to the moon. That's why I've shown a moonscape behind me to remind you to feel good that Bitcoin is going to fall, which is really good news, and then moon to the moon to the moon, which is even better news. So let's get into it and see how it's done. If you go right here, you'll see a previous video that I did just very recently in which I gave you two reasons why Bitcoin will fall. One reason is there's very, very low volume right now. So the tiniest downward pressure is going to push it down very, very far. How far? Well, I showed you that the first support line is at 30,000. So Bitcoin could easily fall from 40,000 to 30,000. Don't get frightened. There's some good news coming. And if it falls below 30, the next support line is not until $20,000. You might say, no, Bitcoin could never fall from 40,000 to 20,000. Well, excuse me, that is a 50% fall. And Bitcoin has done 50% fall several times already in its 13-year history. So could it do it again? Absolutely. Furthermore, there's another indication that shows that Bitcoin will go down, and that is whenever there's a crash in a crypto coin, and then it follows an upward facing channel, like it goes up and down and up and down in an upward facing channel. Weirdly, that's always very bad news. It always predicts a big fall. And as soon as it drops under the low end of that channel, it's going to fall. And it just dropped below the low end. So because of the upward facing channel and because of the very low volume, it looks like it's going to go down. But now I've got another one. The death cross. Whenever the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average cross, where the 50-day moving average falls down, you can see it on the screen. You can see that it's just about to cross. This is very, very negative. The upper blue line is the 50-day and the lower red line is the 200-day, and that's the death cross. And it's called the death cross because it always, always, always goes down. Now, when I say always, I don't mean always. I mean almost all the time. There is no indicator that works 1,000,000% every single time, but it works almost all the time. So get ready for it. Get ready. Tie on your safety belts because we're in for a big plummet. However, what is the other side of the coin? The other side, oh, that's funny. The other side of the Bitcoin, ha ha ha. The other side of the Bitcoin is that there's greater and greater adoption of Bitcoin around the world. For example, you already know about El Salvador, but I'll read it to you. This is the first and only country, at least at that time, to declare Bitcoin as a legal tender after President Nayib Bukele received approval from his Congress to adopt it as a form of payment. Other countries like France, Denmark, Germany, Iceland, Spain, Mexico, the United Kingdom, and Japan also consider Bitcoin transactions legal and have developed regulations around its use and trade. Wow. But here's something you may not know. The Central African Republic became the first African nation to make Bitcoin legal tender. The Central African Republic, a landlocked nation which lies roughly at the center of the African continent, has become the first African country to declare Bitcoin legal tender. The Ministry of Finance and Budget and the Ministry of Digital Economy, Postal Services, and Telecommunications have submitted a joint document that recognizes Bitcoin as an acceptable currency in the Central African Republic. Additionally, the document detailed the legal framework for crypto adoption in the country. Support has also arrived in the form of opposition parties in the country who believe that the country can benefit from digital assets. Wow. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, though Bitcoin looks like it's going to fall from 40 to 30 or even 20, the longer term outlook is gigantic because now there's two countries in the world that have adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. And I can't find the article. Maybe you as a listener can help me as a subscriber. please put in the comment, there is a city that has been declared a Bitcoin city, and I can't remember the article. I can't remember where I saw it. If you can find it, please put the link in the chat. I would really appreciate finding it again. But not just are companies adopting Bitcoin, ATMs are adopting Bitcoin. Are there Bitcoin ATMs in the United States? The number of Bitcoin ATMs has exploded in recent years, with over 36,000 Bitcoin ATMs worldwide. The vast majority of them are in the United States, popping up where you shop. Wow, wow, wow. And look at this. The number of crypto ATMs available worldwide is now 36,357, up 159% from 14,000 ATMs available at the beginning of last year. Wow, wow, wow. ATMs that offer Bitcoins are popping up everywhere. Countries are adopting it. There's that one city that I can't find that is a Bitcoin paradise. They allow Bitcoins only in that particular city as legal tender. And so all of the, let's think about the games. There's more money spent on games, not on the blockchain, but in normal life, like Sega and PlayStation. There's more money spent on games than on all movies combined every year. Way more money. It's gigantic. But on the blockchain, then games are just starting. They're down at 1,000th and 2,000th in the market cap ranking. There's only one Gala in the top 100. And there's going to be lots more. And so Bitcoin is taking hold in ATM machines and taking over countries. And the little game coins are going to be huge game coins. And the metaverse is just starting, and NFTs have just started. In other words, the long term is going to be gigantically positive. There is a video that I did, and you can find it in this playlist. There's a video that I did that absolutely proves, at least in my prediction, that Bitcoin will hit $2 million, and I mean it, that Bitcoin will hit $2 million, but that's not tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to fall, and then after that it's going to rise, and not this coming boom, but maybe the next boom, like not maybe a year from now when Bitcoin hits its next peak, but maybe 4 years from now when Bitcoin hits the peak after that. I think it'll be hitting 2 million. I think that the game coins will be in the top 10 and in the top 100. And I think that there'll be more and more countries that accept it. And I think the Securities and Exchange Commission in the United States and other securities commissions around the world in major countries like Canada and England and Hong Kong and Australia, New Zealand, and all the European countries, they're going to move forward understanding Bitcoins, and it's going to flourish. So now is the time. Absolutely, you don't sell, even though you think that Bitcoin's going to go down. Now is the time you hodl, 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 hodl. Don't sell. Of course, don't buy because it's going down, but hodl, hodl, hodl. And if it hits 30 or if it hits 20, buy like crazy. It'll be the best shopping of your whole life. And remember, this is education and entertainment. It is not financial investing advice. And remember one more thing, you are now far wiser than you were just a few minutes ago, and I love you. And I'm very proud of this beautiful award that I just got, congratulating me on 2,000 subscribers. 2,000 subscribers. I am so grateful. And who are my subscribers? It's you. You got me this great award, you. So if you're one of my subscribers, yippee, thank you for honoring me. And if you're enjoying this program, but you're not a subscriber, then smash that subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button right there. And if you like this video, then please hit the like button. And if you like this video and you want to share it with some friends, please do. And if you want to comment, please do, especially comment on what that darn city is that's going to be a Bitcoin city, or make whatever other comment you want. Please click on Meta in order to subscribe to my channel. And please click on this video, which is my most recent video. my previous one, and please click on that video, which Google and YouTube think is the most appropriate if you enjoyed this video.